Продовжуємо роботу.
We continue our working day at Ukraine Crisis Media Center, and the topic for today is how to use the opportunities that decentralization gives. The presentation of the first massive online course on Prometheus platform. Our guests are Anatoliy Tkachuk, course author, head of the Institute of Civil Society, Prymachenko, co-founder of the Prometheus free online course, and Yaryna Zhurba, coordinator of the communication for the decentralization at Ukraine Crisis Media Center, DOBRE Program. Welcome. Anatoliy Tkachuk is given the floor first. Good afternoon, dear friends. Today I'm going to tell several words about our new project, the course that is based on decentralization process that is ongoing in Ukraine for the third year. And we have some successes, and we have a lot of tasks ahead of us still. So the idea of the course is not new. So we traveled a lot around Ukraine, and also we have many people who participate in territorial organization of power, and many laws were adopted due to which decentralization is ongoing. But it is difficult to provide information to people through the media, because when we speak about decentralization, for me, the most important thing is not division of power, budget decentralization. This has already happened, and we have experience in this. The most important for us is to transform decentralization into new opportunities, and to speak about the growth of territorial communities and about development of our territories, including rural territories. And these are the instruments that are provided by Ukrainian legislation and reforms. And we have a problem concerning the implementation of laws, because many people see the same norm of the law differently, and they look at this norm in such a way that we cannot do this because we have never done this before, or we cannot do this because we always did differently. And the first and second argument are wrong, because today decentralization opened new opportunities. But in order to implement these opportunities correctly, we need a systemic approach: what decentralization is, what levels are involved, why this model was chosen that is implemented now, how Ukrainian model differs from British one or any other model, because there are many people who call themselves experts. They go to different places and they say that they follow Polish experience or Danish experience, but we elaborated our own model, and we incorporated the experience of other countries, and we have our own Ukrainian experience. And here in this course, we tried to unite different parts. So we have some theory, we have some history. Also, we incorporated European experience, and the main idea, what we wanted to show, is how this decentralization can work in Ukraine, in what way local government can use their resources that they got, and their resources that were not assessed, and they didn't pay attention to these resources as the opportunity for development, but they have such opportunities. So this is like a good book where it is written what you know, but it is written in a well-established order that provides a proper picture of decentralization, and in order to use this in practice. And this course is developed for a target group. We thought for whom we developed this course. So many groups Many social groups are involved in the decentralization process, political structures, residents, local bodies of governance, and we created this course in order it to be of interest to different groups. Political scientists can find something interesting in this course and can advise the politicians about the further elections, and also local residents can also see why these norms are established and how to use it properly. Public activists also can see their own opportunities of direct participation in order to plan the development of the community and to influence local government. So this is a universal philosophic course that provides opportunity to see Ukrainian local governance in the context of reform from different sides. And about the structure of the course, we have lectures, practical tasks, and also we have opportunity to work in a free mode to try to form the answer to open questions, how we see this or that part of our decentralization, this or that moment of reform that are ongoing. So this is important for all of us, both participants who can communicate among themselves and teachers who may see how these ideas are got by the participants, and they can reflect on this and can provide an answer or to correct something or to use some ideas in order to modernize Ukrainian legislation. So I'm really interested that we had this mode of dialogue between the teacher, participants, and also among participants. Thank you. So this is my brief introduction. Thank you. Thank you, Anatoly. Ivan, you are given the floor. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. I believe that we have an interesting case. Maybe you heard that online courses, this is innovative idea, and the United States and Singapore started to use them in the processes of internal modernization of the state functions modernization, to teach citizens and public servants, and in many cases Ukraine is at the leading edge, in the avant-garde of the process, because we are among the leading countries, among the leading countries of the world that started to use the platforms of online courses to teach citizens and civil servants in order to speed up reform. And this is not a coincidence, because for Ukraine this is really beneficial format, because online courses, they provide important things such as to get best specialists, and Anatoly is the architect of the reform, and we can scale up this course on the whole country, and participants can hear the lectures of the best speakers, and also it can be done quickly. The registration will be open constantly, and everyone who wants from any part of Ukraine can register and start learning. Also said, for what is important for this course is that it is really available concerning technology. People can learn in any place. They can download applications through Android and watch this course through their smartphones. They can download it even without access to internet. And also we had partnerships with Kyivstar, and 26,000 people can get it free of charge from mobile traffic. So this is an efficient thing, and at the start of the course, more than 3,000 people registered, and this figure will go up in the months to come, and this is the nice way to bring ideas and best practices of decentralization and to speed up the reform and its quality throughout the country. Thank you. Please register and learn. Thank you. Thank you. Now the floor is given to Yaryna. So the organizational part is provided by Ukraine Crisis Media Center in the framework of DOBRE Program. And we have a good content of this online course on the best platforms such as Prometheus. And for us, we need to provide information to the maximum number of people about this platform. UCMC organizes press tours to the United Territorial Communities, and many times we held events and people asked where they can get full picture of the reform. And journalists said, we saw some fragments, but we do not know where it comes from and where it leads. So people had request where to find the source, where they can get a full picture, where this decentralization leads them. And this course provides the full picture of decentralization. That's why journalists who write about decentralization, we ask you to take this course. And also we ask, you have information resources in your hands, so please spread this information in order that more people know about this course in the form of the news or in the form of the banners. And we thank those media who did this. Now we live in a high technology world, and every person is the media, and we ask every person who knows about the course to spread information about it. You can do it in different ways, through Facebook, and those first 1,000 of people who registered, they did it on Facebook. And what you can do next, we published leaflets about the course. So this is brief information about the algorithm, how to undergo this course, and these leaflets, we can send them to you by new post service if you write a request. And we can place them also in the universities, libraries, press centers. And if you have a meeting of the citizens, you can spread this leaflets there. So all audiences can be provided with this information. And also on the site of Prometheus, there is a page of the course, and you can download a poster that you can print on a format printer and put it in the board at in your house or in the university, so in any available place. So our overall task now is to provide information about this course and bring it to the audience. And we believe that if 1 million or more people undergo this course, then people will go to us in order to get this experience and will learn about Ukrainian miracle. That's why please register and tell other people about this course. Please introduce yourself and ask questions. Igor Petenkov for the day. The first question. Is it online or offline? Do you envisage some response from the audience? And the second one, please tell us whether it will be a course or a platform where audience can address from time to time, or maybe there will be some formalized graduation from the after the course. So about the first question, we envisage interactive tasks starting from tests and open questions, also discussions among the participants who will discuss cases. that they encountered, and also there will be a forum for communication with the teacher and for participants to speak among themselves. So these are not only lectures. About the second question, our courses on Prometheus, they are available, and there is opening of the course, but they won't be closed. So the participants can join anytime after opening of the course. And also certification is envisaged if they get a minimum amount of scores. After completion of the task, they can get a certificate that will show that they underwent this course and they know about decentralization. Thank you. I would like to add that today we discussed such an idea that participants who got a certificate, who underwent the course, they can get the right to join the network of specialists of regional development, the RegioNet. And this will bring new opportunities for people who underwent this course. Andrei Megel, the Institute of Liberalism. So small percentage of people go throughout the whole course. So how is it possible to bring people from the start to the final stage of the course? And the main speaker said that this is a philosophic course, or maybe this is a practical course. Will people get practical skills through this course? And how to certify this? So, first question. So, first we should it doesn't matter about, if we speak about percentage, we said that 10%, but our methodology doesn't take into account that I go to some blog and I got information from there, so formally I'm not certified, I didn't complete the course, but my goals are met. I got information what I needed. And in these specific courses that are connected with decentralization, with different reforms, they are really necessary at the practical level for communities. And there are high percentage in our course. So what we know publicly, 35% fully underwent this course. And this was completed by people, and the percentage was higher than of well-known world courses. We compared it with Harvard and McHugh course, and here we will have even more because there is huge need, and people who really need this, they will do it. So I believe that everything will be okay with it. When I say about the philosophy, I say that we create a framework, and when I deliver a lecture, when I speak about importance of local identity, importance of trust, and instrument of formation of this trust, this is philosophy. But there is a background presentation where my words are implemented in some real practical tasks, and there are texts with methodological guidance how to implement this. So this is a complex course. There is ideology that is voiced, and also there are fine ideas that you can write, you can read in the text. So one more question, the last for today. So this question to the third speaker. So you said about leaflets. The guy maybe knows what a gamification, maybe some things should be included, and maybe there should be some virus effect that the participants would spread the ideas themselves. Yes, thank you for this idea. We will try to bring our information through different means, and online method is the key because this is an online course, and those who undergo this course, they are in the network, and we should bring the information to people, so we will use this method as well. Thank you. Thank you. So this is the end of press briefing.